And good afternoon to everyone. It's Wednesday, the 12th of November, and time for another few words from the pastor. You can see, although I have my little heater on, so it's quite pleasant in my office right now. Down here in the sunshine of Florida, has been a little cold yesterday and a little less today. Yesterday, woke up, it was like 38 degrees, and today it got up into this. It hit 60, I think, yesterday. But today it's 44 and it's supposed to hit 70 in the 70s. So not so bad when you put it in relationship with all the other weather situations in the country. But for us here, a little chilly still. Okay. All right. But nonetheless, we move on. Just a few words. I don't know how many of us at one time or another. And by the way, I thought a little bit about going into this a little bit, but I thought I maybe needed to. I don't know how many of us at one time or another have ever been confronted by the opportunity to do good for someone. It's almost like God telling you, here's an opportunity, take advantage of it, do it, give you an attitude adjustment, do it. And here you are, right on a platter. Don't have to do anything, just be there and do it. And walk away from it. Whether and not act on it. To me, it's one of those things I've really been working hard in my life to pay more attention to. I don't ever want to be a person who talks about doing one thing and in practice does something else. Woulda, coulda, shoulda person. I woulda did this, I coulda did this, I shoulda did this, but you know what, I didn't. So I never want to be that person, and yet I found myself in a situation yesterday where I was that person. I had an opportunity face to face with a person, um, cars facing each other in the parking lot, and someone asked for help that I not only didn't I respond to it, but I had almost like wormed my way out of it, and I don't know how that was. My head must have been in the clouds. And tell you the truth, it was someone asking for a jump, a cable jump. And I said, a cable? I don't have a cable. I'm sorry. And I moved on. And I just got in the car and I drove away. And had so many other thoughts in my head about some of the people I was visiting, some of the people, and Thanksgiving and Christmas and the need and the hurt and all these other things going on, and the people coming to the office for food, for help and assistance, utility assistance, for all these other little things. And I wasn't where I needed to be, present right there when something presented to me face to face instead of in my head. And I walked away and I drove away, and I remember driving home and feeling so bad. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I had an opportunity, even if I didn't have a cable, even if I didn't know what I was doing with the cars, I had an opportunity to do something. I could have made more effort to find someone, held my spot so that whoever came in could use that spot to do it. I could have done something, and I didn't because my head was so full of other things. I passed up an opportunity that God, it was like a softball, hitting a big beach ball instead of the baseball, big ball, big flat, easy ball given to you here. Here's something easy for you to do. And I fluffed it, And it was a reminder to me all day long. I beat myself up. I was saying, what did I do? What didn't I do? And so my prayer for all of us, I know many times we might have been given opportunities like this. Something easy to do. It doesn't take much. Open up your front hood. I didn't even think maybe he had the cable. Maybe he was just asking me to use my battery. I never got into that even. We were very pleasant and everything, and he was very pleasant back, but at the same time, I should have done more. I should have done more. I didn't. And so now we have to look into our own life and say, what about us? What today or yesterday happened in our life where we had an opportunity to make someone's life better, to remind people that they're worthwhile, that they're valued, that they're appreciated, that they're cared for, that they're loved. And we didn't have to even use words doing it. Just a little act of kindness, a good word, a smile. This, I talk about this so often, and yet here I'm put to the litmus test of it, and I find myself falling short. My prayer is we look into our own lives. I have to ask God's forgiveness, and I will continue to do so, and ask Him not to give up on me, not to stop sending me people, sending me opportunities to remind people about His love for us. I'll get the message. I get the message, and I'll continue to get the message. And if I fail, Lord, I ask your forgiveness. And I ask you, please continue sending people to me so that I can remind them how much you love them, how much you care for them, how much you value them. Please, Lord, don't see me, even though I'm useless at times, help me to be of use to you. Help me to be of use to you. Look in your lives, all of us. Examine your conscience. Think about the opportunities that come our way, and what a different society it would be, what a different world it would be if we all together looked at each other and saw a hurt that's been given to us to heal, saw something broken that needed to be fixed, saw something needing mending, saw an opportunity to bring together instead of pulling apart, instead of separating and dividing. And if we fail, then dust yourself off, reconcile yourself with God again, and know, as I said, that He will continue giving you opportunities. Just don't continue failing, okay? Continue seeing through His eyes. Make a difference, you know. As I said, don't be that woulda, coulda, shoulda people. Be the people that said, yes, Lord, I see, and then act on it. Don't just see and look, but do and be. We're coming to Thanksgiving. Take time to really look into your life and see all those things that you need to be grateful for. And they shouldn't be you shouldn't be able to count them just on your fingers and your toes. And give thanks for the gift of them. And then also take time to say, how can I return that to you, Lord? By being generous, by being kind, by being loving, by being compassionate, by being forgiving to those people whose life intersects my life each day. Make someone else's day a day of thanksgiving, not just on the 27th of November, but every day, in every way. Mary, help of Christians, pray for us. Mary, help of Christians, pray for me, and also know that I'll be praying for you. God bless you all. Have a great week. See you next week.